Would be very interesting, and IG kind of look at this, aren't completely sure what's going on, and they stick with the Aurelia.
Yeah, they're just going to pick up the Aurelia, round out this. Yeah, Shy's going to have a look at score here as he turns up, and Powered Shock Blast not going to land, but Shy on the wrong side. Arctic Assault doesn't actually land the CC, and he's got some good movements to get out of here, but is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Permafrost slowed him down, the flash from score, and he's going to be able to grab first blood for the LCK.
Happy birthday, score, baby. Picks up the...
And this is what we didn't want, an isolated bot lane, but Ning, round 2,
yeah,
doesn't even have the Shy.
Exactly, the Shy isn't here, does have the Realm Walk available, but the explosive cast comes out, that's one more auto, and Ning just gonna flash for it, 1-to-1.
That'll be the small sliver there for KT Rolster, and Smep doesn't have a good back on his bot lane.
Big flash in here as Deft has the Disintegration Ray, they just get rid of the Morgana, and Jackie Love wants Marta, flashes forward, the stopwatch for the bait, and Jackie Love's now in trouble. Marta eventually gets taken down, and Deft can't find the cues, the geometry. There is
but Ning's in a really good spot here.
Potential. Yeah, Ning's going to turn up. Good flash, get out of the ultimate. As now Ning's in trouble. Yukao comes in, dancing around underneath this turret. They're looking for 2 as the Shen turned up with the Stand United. Marta sacrifices himself, but they'll get a turret, and they got 2 kills.
And a huge difference there is Ning didn't have...
Yep.
Speaking of being done,
Pesci might be in trouble here as, yeah, he very much is. All of the buttons land, and KT an easy kill against the Rise.
And you
He's
should probably,
on.
as a top laner, consider how Smeb played with incomplete information compared to the Shy. Shy there just a little bit too eager to walk up. If you notice the ward line, there is no aggressive ward line for IG. They had no idea where score could be. And last they saw him, he was topside.
And it's not just the Shy that played that incorrectly, it's also Invictus Gaming having a bad read on the map. Like, look at where Ning's positioning was.
Very close range onto Deft, and that's going to get Marta in there. Deft still above half health. His teleport from Smeb will make this a problem. In goes KT Rolster's rookie. May have turned up at the right time, but Disintegration Ray does exactly that. Stopwatch will spell the death of Baoland, given over to Deft. And now look at Yukao. The knockup comes in from Deft as well. It's a double, and the Aatrox was popping off.
Shen has been monster pick this tournament, and Marta has been the unsung hero. His Tom Kench play, this time his engage play. The taunt flash catches them unawares, unaware of the Varus as well. No ability to get onto the Vel'Koz. He free ults, and then there is
2v2 with a wealth of wards.
And that's why, I guess my only criticism of Ning, who I originally was very impressed on some of his mechanical plays when he debuted, was so
Disintegration Ray thrown out from Deft. No cast going to be invested to try and cancel that one out as Rookie takes the tower on the bottom side.
Too far up the lane, but also the turret was almost dead anyway, so you'd rather use it for a higher value charge.
Yeah.
I guess they wanted to get a second charge on the inner turret, but they the members, and to finish items before an inevitable pivotal fight.
Well, they're going to dive this one. Baoland explodes as Deft throws down another ultimate. It's a good engage from score.
Division Snowball has never changed IG's way, but it's a symptom of a bigger problem for IG that we get to 20. We still have to inspect that for KT, seeing Skull walk up.
Yep, Binding's going to go wide, and Baoland has to use the Black Shield on himself. If this is a team fight, that's going to be on cooldown. Their score pretty tanky at the moment, just point blank ultimate right onto the Gragas as we're going to get the pullback onto that guy, but the jump into the backline from Rookie. It's a good stopwatch from score, but maybe he's in the wrong place. It's a great point for the ultimate from Deft, but it's just disengaged.
How much longer? They need to get another 2 to 3 fights like that before they can feel confident stepping to.
Well, this could be the 1v1 on the top side. There's going to be the Black Shield there for the Shy, so he's going to be absolutely fine. Okay, Score, you're not necessarily looking like you are as the stun comes down onto Smeb. In goes Marta once again, but Deft right off to the side. It's good positioning with Yukao backing him up, but the ultimate comes out from Rookie. Still looking for more flashes after Marta. Gets the stun, gets the reset, and takes down the Shen. Meanwhile, in the backline, KT looking for more. The World Ender here from Yukao will be able to keep him alive when he does finally fall, but does he have anywhere to go? And the answer is yes, over the wall with the flash and the little dash. But now the Shy brings himself in. 1 versus 4 though as the GA finally popped, and Smeb is starting to pop up in the fight. Rookie still looking for more. Can he be the hero? Can he find another one? They're looking for it as Jackie Love barely living in this fight, and he will get taken down. Rookie just wants reset after reset. He'll get 1, he'll get 2. Can he get the 3rd? And Invictus Gaming, they're gonna do it. They find the miracle fight once again.
And the KT arrows live on.
The unit, Stand United still available. The flank from Rookie is in here as well as there's the stun. Rookie just locks them down. Immediate stopwatch just to try and keep him alive. But the knockup from Deft was too good. And it's gonna be Yukao that kills the Aurelia now. The Shy is going to go down. It's all gone wrong. IG don't have their teamfight king, and this could mean Baron. If Valen doesn't just die as well, IG we're looking for more. They take down the Aatrox. UCal, a bit of poor positioning there as Mata just trying to zone. Deft is going to be moving up as well, but Ning, he is certainly going to fall. Score. Triumph gives him a bunch. And assure that, but crazier things have happened, especially to KT Rolster. This Black Shield on cooldown is definitely dangerous. Some low health bars, and Jackie Love's got a lot of damage, but he's not going to go for it. The Baron going to go over to KT, who've had control the whole game. Fumbled it for one
entire clip. I spied maybe 3 for the entire fight. He never even got his Ginsu's Rage Blade passive
One
up.
mistake from being the nail in the coffin for KT.
Well, we got flashes in the mid lane. They're looking to try and catch onto Rookie, get rid of that GA. They get the flash to start it off, but Score. He's on point with the ultimate. Sterix is going to be proc, and Rookie still looking for more. Does go down to that GA, but now Invictus Gaming are going to turn up. Gigantic damage from the Vel'Koz, and in comes UCal from the back end as well. And Rookie, he fell down in amongst the chaos.
2 down so far, 3 down I should say. They want to break the base, no minion wave here just yet. That's why Aatrox will go bot lane, but Aatrox is splitting without a Baron, so it's really going to be about the 4 members of KT.
They are just barely hanging on by a thread here. I think KT are going to go for the kill shot.
Well, Inhibitor turret is going to fall down. Inhibitor sure to follow as UCal, he's just going to push up the bottom wave.
They've got Jace.
It's going to be 2 inhibitors or just the game here for KT. They're going to start on Nexus turret number 1. The Shy cops the shock blast to the face, the knockup flashed out of, but is he going to get out of the chains? Jackie Love explodes on the back end, the Nexus is exposed, but KT want more kills. Game 1 is going to go to LCK as the LPL falls. We'll see whether they can do it in game number 2, but this one is all KT.
My heart rate monitor shows me that it was a roll.
Best day of my life.
Well, the problem that I have with the Ezreal is that they expect this. They know it's going to be the Alistar Mordekaiser, its ability to just sit in the lane with the Triumphant Roar and the double relics, as well as the shield that
Often
Mordekaiser...
see Shen struggling in lane, maybe you baby him through lane, he ults somewhere else. Speaking of lanes...
Shot going to dive forward, hit blank, immediately explodes, first blood going to Xiaohu, it's already...
Faker confirmed the best.
We often talk about Faker versus Uzi, even though they're not supposed to be in the same lanes, but this time, he's even going to be able to pick up a pet dragon.
Finally, science has done the right thing and allowed us the beautiful Faker versus Uzi actual sort of matchup.
It's gone
Actual
too far.
sort of matchup. That's a good one. As MLXG, they're looking for the dive onto Tal. The ultimate's there for Zatai, so he can tank this one for quite some time. Apprehends down, but who cares? Zatai's going to pick up the kill, and they're just bullying the top laner of SKT.
And we've split the map right now. It's SKT on the bottom side. They picked up the dragon. They've got the pressure there, but RNG with Xiaohu's roam decide to kill the tower and start unlocking this Aatrox, and Thal is in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, Tal's not going to have a lot of fun this game, even though he kept up his flash. The crowd are trying to get in on it. Remember, we usually say, can you get 3 turrets pre-15 minutes against a funnel? But because this funnel has had multiple identities, don't have that huge CS lead in the mid lane, we don't have to be as staunch. It's still a good move by RNG.
Yeah, it's actually really good work from Xiaohu, and the fact that Bang hasn't been able to pick up a whole bunch of these camps. Tower falls, outer in the bottom lane for SKT, but RNG, so much control. They're even sticking around.
Bring him back into relevance. It's what Ming wants to do. He has a blasting plan if they want to look in, but it's a 3rd turret of the game, the side of RNG.
Yeah, and you have to remember that here as well, threatening with the taunt. Uzi turns up, they don't get the outer turret, but it's not going to be the fight, and that's a free one for RNG. 4 turrets by 16 minutes. That seems like a pretty good clip as Faker puts down Shelly. He's going to get a real big charge and take the 2nd tower for SKT, but an accelerated game on both sides. Oftentimes you'll see that the funnel team won't get any of these structures, so maybe it actually helps out the LCK, but outer turret in the mid lane, it'll be 5 turrets really soon. In goes MLXG, he's got Stance United, and Tal says, what the hell is this? MLXG tanking the turret for a long time, will go down, and Tal gets a kill back in the end, and that's actually a huge deal.
But we're starting to see some of the cracks that SKT showcase domestically right now.
SKT aren't backing for Oscura, and they're actually going to lose inhibitor turret damage.
Are getting destroyed on the map right now. What is this
15
universe?
seconds for Tal. This is definitely going to go down. Teleport to come in as SKT shouldn't be able to take this one as okay. Xiaohu just going to get exploded. That's a 6th member available. Does SKT think that they'll be able to just push their way all the way through. They do have a Ghost available.
Unless SKT's execution is on point.
Yeah, Faker with the Zhonya's is actually a huge deal here, though, as RNG want to start this fight. The Dragon's going to be in amongst as well as Wolf goes into his stopwatch. They're trying to jump into the back line as Faker uses his Zhonya's now. Xiaohu, he has his. Wolf tanking up so much of this damage, but Blank getting down so low. Tall resetting in amongst the fight, wants to find the reset onto Uzi. Will the passive be enough? I don't think so, but Faker has got the E, and he's got a big old dragon friend. He's got Warrior and Trinity Force picked up from MLXG. He's underneath this turret. They're going to grab the inhibitor turret all too easily.
Well, what else is happening on the map is what we need to know.
For SKT, they're going to give up an inhibitor to take a Baron. Is this going to be worth it? They even know what's going on. RNG, they may even be able to get there. They've got teleport on Zatai. Ming threatening. Teleport's coming in from SKT. We've started the engage as Ming. He's soaking up most of the damage, but Uzi is on the side. Blank's going down. Low bang! Dies immediately. It's a disaster for SKT. They'll get the Baron as well. All too easy. It's Shen that gets it, and it's all over. RNG dominate SKT.
And it's an immediate teleport.
They might win the game.
That's what I'm
They're going to
saying.
end it.
This is ridiculous. The ace comes down. We tried to nerf death timers. You can't nerf it enough for RNG. That was utter domination. Even if it was SKT floundering a little bit, they took a chance, and it wasn't the one they wanted.
The 22-minute roll of the dice by SKT, 2 games in a row against the LPL fails. Victory RNG, 1-1 the scoreline.
This is exactly what we wanted out of this Rift Rivals. We've tied it all up. This one smashes GP. Good God, the Jarvan 4, the Prince of the top lane, going to be heading up against the Pirate.
Are about creating gold gaps and experience gaps versus zoning. They do so by killing.
And no flash available from Kuro as well. There's a flash body slam. Explodes. iBoy gets the kill for first blood for the LPL.
And Kuro has his ward.
Mako on his signature pick like Alistar. EDG are still team fighting gods in the LPL, so that's kind of the big win condition for them, and the Infernal's going to help out tons there.
Oh yeah, they are going to get that one for free as Kane, he's looking to try and take down this turret. It might be 3 turrets before 17 minutes for the Afrika Freaks, which is the wrong side of the scale if you're looking at the funnel composition. Kane's going to be able to lock that one down. Has himself some barrels in here as well as Ray. He might be in trouble. Everyone's moving up on the side.
Kind of have ours, but we don't feel confident, and now they just need to survive for another 10 minutes. But that type of damage is going to make it very difficult.
Mako holding the ultimate is actually real scary here. Throws it back in as Kuro immediately flashes. That's not going to be a spell thief as Cannon Barrage comes in. Mako, the ultimate's going to wear out as Kuro really wants to find it. Ignite is going to be able to pick. No, it's not! As the perfect timing's there from Mako Keen. Just shoots him in the face though as he teleports his way forward. Tucson picks up the kill on the Gragas on the back end, is aiming so much money, so much gold, and so much damage as Scout gets torn apart on the back end. Has to flash to get out, and it's a beautiful team fight.
Back to this idea of if you're in the practice room, if you're looking at the VOD of this game, Edward Gaming, you circle this moment, you say, that's the kill shot. This is where...
As the Jarvan, because the GP kills you, the Xayah lifts off, and the Zhonya's on.
Yeah, it's the who's trapped in here with who type question.
That they're all holding hands.
Yeah, it's all about the next execution. Even one ability on cooldown could be a problem. It's going in.
Yep, there's the dive forward. The quickness just going to charm everybody up. And look at the health bars. The red ones are just disappearing. Kuro goes down to his stopwatch, but iBoy in the back lane is getting the work done. Aiming dead. Somehow they find the fight, and EDG straight over to the Baron. How did we underestimate this team? It shouldn't have happened like this.
And Edward Gaming are the machine. It doesn't matter if it's Clear Love. It doesn't matter if it's Haro. They will do the same thing every single time. Team fighting gods. It may be an international event, but they're still in China, and the crowd is still behind them.
Afrika tunnel on what they want to kill, and they allow iBoy access into the back line. All those plasmids stacked up.
Now it start to crumble.
And repeatedly, this idea, the weight of the crown, LPL, the defending champions here. It's Edward Gaming where it feels like everything is on the line for them, because then it's just their...
It certainly does. Look at those crits with the Storm Razor.
And again, for Edward Gaming, it's so much, as Papa's talking about, just evening up the score. They want to grab the free towers.
When it comes to the next team fight, what I want to see from Afrika, those flashes on Tucson and Spirit have to find them.
I think Afrika are just going to burn it way too quickly.
They do.
Yeah, it is going to be taken down, but now is the fight going to be there for EDG?
Members had to split off from Edward Gaming, which means that Afrika should take this tower for free and then immediately recognize, okay, the flank potential is here. We now need to disengage.
Range for Smite, as this is a
Will anyone
load
even?
of damage.
Yeah, exactly. Will anyone even be able to make it here? As they have no vision.
It's going blind.
It's just going to get taken down the barrels. Mid lane just to make sure that they can have extra pressure. Top wave pushing back, but it's going to be a while before it does anything, and that tower evaporates. Do really need to turn their attention to these minions that are taking down the base. In goes Mako. This could be the engagement. Featherstorm stops it. Blade Caller for the snares is now Iboy wants to get the work done, has to use the stopwatch, but he's dead, everyone. This is the fight over as the Freak of Freaks turn it on its head. EDG do it once, but damn straight they can't do it again.
You can't get aiming down the second time. He's aware of it. Haru will be able to walk out, and Spirit will just interrupt any back timings, and Afrika will look to close the game now.
And the best case scenario is that Haru can just stall time, but like you said,
so long.
They've got the minion wave, they have all of their carries. This should be Afrika taking the game, and which means it's King Zone versus Rogue Warriors to determine if we go to game 5.
Rogue Warriors have to do their best attempt like MVP did last time around for the LCK. I feel like the shoe is on the other foot, but anything can happen when it's King Zone Dragon X. But this game, don't know where everything is going apart from Sejuani in the jungle, but that is going to be the Lucian for Prey, picking it away from SMLZ, but SMLZ's off that train. That's a Karthus
Try to make something big happen. That could be huge. And speaking of rolling in,
first charge as well, we've got Sejuani getting caught out. It's a really nice use of the stopwatch and the cannon barrage, but the Dragon may just finish this one off. Oh no, he misses it. There's no flash, and Prey flashes forward to try and pick this one up, but Requiem and everything else trying to do work on top of him. Has himself the Blast Cone. He's booking it towards the bottom lane. SMLZ does have flash, but Wall of Pain's going to do absolutely nothing. Peanut soaking damage now, still looking for more fracture. He's going to land. Killer is going to fall, but finally, the first kill for Rogue Warriors does come in, and now Flawless trying to make his mark.
People who only watch the LCK would say, oh, it's just the King Zone we know.
Well, Prey's going to throw down the ultimate as Cannon Barrage underneath the turret. They still want this as SMLZ has to go golden, and that's going to get the defile damage right in there. He's even surviving with the shield. Good God, Rogue Warriors. That was a beautiful...
And they'd love to take down Doinby.
Well, Predator Peanut is going to run forward with that black shield on him, and that's going to mean there's nothing that Doinby can do. Jumps off Skull, but see you later, Kled. You are well and truly dead. Khan gets out from underneath the turret as well with the sadism.
I like the mind games that he's at least playing, and King Zone securing the mid lane tower with it. Great rotation from them, but he could have flashed.
I don't think he flashes to safety there. I think he gets follow flash.
For King Zone, however, Mouse is going to get a lot of damage onto this outer turret top, as well as that outer turret falling on the bottom side of the map.
And that was all about trying to deny blue buff from an Anivia. We know all about Anivia being mana hungry. The Season 2 Froggen games taught us all about that. Get to skip steps, and you can also prosper with the Anivia, because we've seen Anivia Wall basically be Talia Wall when it comes to Baron.
But also managed to get the Cannon Barrage, which is much more important than the sadism being on cooldown. Despite that, Doinby is going to be able to grab this top. I was normally the guy that just goes to Bunnings and buys whatever hammer that there is. And Khan, he's struggling, going to flash to get himself completely out of there. Will do so very easily. That was after the charge as well, and actually thought that he could just walk over here. Gorilla's going to turn up as now Black Shield going to try and help Khan out. He's looking to turn this, and does now have the ultimate back off cooldown. Ignite going to be used. Gorilla, there's not a lot of places he can go, and the charge is going to pick that one up all too easily. BDD turning up a little bit late, and Peanut, he's running so damn fast as Mouse cannot get out. That flash was hella bad from Mouse, and now Khan trying to take on Doinby, but he just straight up can't do it. The stopwatch is there. Doinby, can he survive? It's Peanut. The fracture was so good, but not enough. And this Kled, you can see why he blind picks it, even if he may now die to a turret. Still, not a lot has happened just yet as far as that is concerned, and PDD now having to hold on to his turret. What the hell is going on? Peanut finally finds the kill, but it's such a ruckus, and the outer turret goes down.
Super carry Doinby. I feel like King Zone are going to have to get dirty.
Okay, speaking of fighting back, Kahlua in potential trouble, but does flash himself to safety. The wall actually saving him. The flash from Peanut just bypasses the Kled as Kahlua trying to run away. The fracture's going to land, and that's the kill picked up for BDD.
I think the Baron in terms of vision, wait for Peanut's flash, wait for Peanut's ultimate, and then try to set the tables again for
Zone execution.
I mean, to be frank, King Zone are used to the finesse of a boxing match. You know, two big, they're going to pull you down, and we're going to roll around in the dirt.
Well, they're trying to do it. Flawless now all on his own. Cannon Barrage invested very early as Flawless getting taken so low by Prey. Does get taken down. The Kled's in there, and look at the AoE. King Zone have having to flash all over this map. Peanut just buying time, not wanting to get ace, but Kingzone's carries cannot do anything in the front line apart from BDD taking down the Sejuani. But now SMLZ almost destroys Gorilla, but doesn't quite get there. And Khan struggling.
This game is certainly still a possible win.
Wow, it looks like Kingzone are considering moving towards the Baron right now. It's the back that was the decision from Khan, not that here from Kingzone. Dark Binding is going to find a target, but may not be the one that they wanted as Flawless. Gets himself into the pit. Peanut's going to lock that one down as now the fight is coming in. Doinby jumps into the backline. It's 1 versus 3, but good God, the AoE damage. Requiem is going to tear the Lucian apart. Now BDD having to flash his way out, but he's just an egg. He's an omelet now as Rogue Warriors looking to send us to game 5.
And the hammer comes down swinging. Doinby steps forward, has the teleport, is chasing Peanut down. They've got the creep wave. They have the crowd behind them. We're going to game 5.
We're looking for these turrets. Of course, there's still 2 members of Kingzone here. It's not all over just yet, but damn, this is the break that we were looking at. Inhibitor going to go down. The
Charge!
base
Keep
is
going!
broken. They're looking for Khan underneath these turrets. The barrels are taking him down. They're just focusing these Nexus turrets. Peanut being annoying, but they're ignoring him. Gorilla moves his way forward. Is going to be able to not do anything. The Nexus, it's going to erupt, and Rogue Warriors are going to bring us to game number 5. Rift Rivals 2018.
Well-deserved win as the crowd goes insane.
But you're not very excited about is going to be taken here. So a lot of safety on the bottom side of the map.
At some point you're priced in because you see the Varus as well.
Yeah, Spirit going to set himself up there, and now Kuro has made it to that all-important time of level 6. Is MLXG perfect position for a counter gank, or is Spirit as Keen half the health bar as Hemoplate? He's just going to get flashed on Spirit. Great double knockback for Keen. He's going to go down for first blood. He goes over to Shower Spirit. He may actually suffer this one as well. The flash is available, and he just pulls out the blood. RNG, they're not pulling any punches. This is going to be first turret going down very easily. Afrika Freaks look like they have no idea what to do.
And the issue is that there's just too many lanes bleeding out right now. Spirit can't be everywhere. He was
let alone this series. RNG really just destroying Keen. Gonna get Hemoplate, but Kuro is here. And MLXG, he may just pay the price. Trying to get the autos in and knows that he can just fight back, and that's something on the board for the Afrika Freaks.
It's opposition. We can still try to out-execute around this, but Afrika need a lot of time.
Well, lose less isn't necessarily the best winning strategy, and RNG are just winning.
Uzi and Ming are pressuring this tower. Maybe they overextend, and I'm able to punish with a counter gank. He understands that Zatai is walking into the mid lane, so he's behind Kuro.
Into the hands of RNG. 2 dragons to nothing.
More than a bridge too far to be trying to fight for an Ocean Drake. But fights are what they're kind of buying themselves time to actually shoot.
Must check the Baron at this time.
Well, this should finally be the turret. They're going to tank it up, and brute force is going to equal the end of the outer.
The Vladimir chase potential, I will take RNG. And also the battlefield positions where they can fight are going to be more straightforward because it's going to be an Elder Dragon and a Baron. Nice little play by Kuro.
Yeah, Zatai gets over the wall. Thankfully, Umbral Dash is going to be enough as they've engaged onto the Vladimir. He just straight up dies, and that's aiming, grabbing the kill. Xiaohu may have thrown away the lead.
Stats can do no justice for how much of a momentum shift we've seen. And if they lose, they can hold their heads high because
taking this one down, it's below half health now as Afrika Freaks. They throw in the ward. There's the engagement onto Tucson. They know he's got no flash and he's just dead. Uzi grabs that kill. And now Xiaohu, he wants more. Keen doesn't get the apprehend. The flash from Spirit. They want to be able to find this one as they can get it. They ult to reset. And Ming, does he actually get it? It's the Hemoplate that gives him all the health back and aiming. He may need to just Featherstorm and flash to get himself out. Good God, the repositioning's good from RNG as the team fight is ballooning out of control. Zatai.
That were Afrika.
Oh boy, what a road it took to get here, but Spirit's still near. So unlikely they get the steal, but he's gonna try.
Yeah, they're looking for it. Ming has to go golden. They do have the Glacial Storm there in a decent position as Tucson does use the ultimate to get himself back here. It is the Baron. It's secured by RNG. Afrika Freaks didn't want to take the chances. Keen, he's on the bottom side. He'll get him something.
And it wasn't pretty, it was very scrappy.
Of a Morgana. So today we learned that is how the Aatrox works as well. Another dragon goes down for Drake.
I'm not sure if I agree, Froskuren. The Anivia against the new Baron buff is far flung from the Anivia that we saw in Season 2 with the old...
Anyone that has any defensive stats, and to be perfectly honest, they don't
Tom
have
Kench,
any defensive
what are we
stats. Okay, we've delivered aiming into this fight underneath the turret, but who cares about turrets? Double kill for Uzi, as we were talking about, just crits their face off, and that was just a straight-up misplay from the Afrika Freaks.
Tucson just misreads the situation. I mentioned his Tom Kench. He makes the wrong read. He doesn't respect the Rakan. Flash ult, they're dead.
Yep, and that's going to be the base broken on the top side of the map. RNG looking down, another Rift Rivals victory for the LPL. They destroyed the laning phase. It was slow in the middle, but they're still looking to end it right here. The ultimate flung out from Spirit. He knows it's all over. Nexus turrets are erupting, and RNG have done it. They've come back. The LCK were poised to win in Game 4, but no, Rogue Warriors first, and RNG now. Nexus destroyed. LPL reigns supreme.
A true regional effort from the LPL. They took All-Stars and people said the tournament doesn't matter. They take down MSI and they say, but wait, it's not quite Worlds. And yes, Rift Rivals is not the same prestige, but this is now 3 titles that Uzi has swept up alongside his domestic one, and they are looking towards Korea.
And a twist on your words, but not a big one, Froskuren. It was a regional epic. This was an awesome series where both teams, you could not lay any questions of how much they were trying, how much they were showing. Everyone brought their A game today. Rogue Warriors keeping them in it. RNG being ahead of the Koreans once again. Well-deserved victory to the LPL and RNG.
And you can hear the 6th man, the crowd here in this arena. Dalian erupting for RNG. The Afrika Freaks still heads held high. Like you were saying, Papa, it was a valiant effort to stay within touching distance of that game, but in the end, nothing they could do.
You sub in any team 8 minutes into that game, I think they lose. I think the Afrika Freaks gave the best performance possible after disaster of an early game, and people will say the early game could have gone differently. Against RNG, they can make anyone look the fool. They made Afrika look the fool, and they are well-deserved winners.
Yeah, the lane swap was just utterly genius, and it looked like Afrika Freaks had no idea. RNG will lift the Rift Rivals trophy.
RW。这一刻属于 LPL 所有赛区，属于所有奋斗过的场上的勇士们。来，我们所有人站成一排，我们所有人接下来就是要在这个舞台，在这个战场享受荣耀的时刻。好的，有请我们所有的战队来，我们站成一排，我们站到后面来，站成一排，我们看一下前面。同样，此时此刻，请求所有现场的召唤师们再次给到 LPL 赛区冠军的呐喊，好吗？好的，在捧杯之后，我们请站成一排，因为我们接下来要颁发我们的冠军奖牌。好的，来，请我们所有的战队站成一排，接下来就是享受荣耀的时刻了。哇！通过了这几天的努力，我们在场上团结一致，最终获得了这次比赛的冠军。同样，让我们请出为他们颁发这次荣誉的嘉宾，让我们有请的是 全队游戏大中华区及东南亚地区负责人叶强生先生，全队游戏中国区业务负责人林松先生。 腾讯互动娱乐合作市场部总经理
The defending champions of the LPL once again reclaim the title of best region in the world here at Rift Rivals 2018. And as all 4 teams line up to take a deep bow in front of the trophy, they will be receiving their own medals, greatly deserved by everyone here.
And it makes sense. Rogue Warriors, first ones taking the medals. It was them being the ones, of course, pushing it to a Game 5.
Yeah.
Phenomenal play from the whole region. And I mean, it feels bad for a lot of the Korean teams, specifically KT, that had such an incredible performance. But at the end of the day, it is a team performance.
Yes.
And LPL as a region did well.
Absolutely. I mean, we heard from Frost during the cast that before Rogue Warriors went out on stage to play their game, they were approached by RNG just to say, hey, all you got to do is win one game for us. And RNG paying the favor back, winning one game back and taking that title yet again. And as all the players are lined up receiving these medals, we do have to commend the LPL for their performance. It was a bit touch and go in a few places, but hey, defending champions, you've got that, you can relax a little bit on the throne.
Made things exciting, honestly. It was such a fun tournament throughout. It was so fun to watch the team fighting nature. Each and every one of these teams came in, and it was team fights after team fest. They decided it. You can hear the crowd tonight.
Oh yeah, the RNG chants will not be stopping for a long time. But as you said, getting to see the stylistic clashes between the LPL and their cheering fans. And again, a big celebration to the LPL for taking this win as they are all lined up. Of course, some representatives coming out to further celebrate this, but it was by no means a foregone conclusion. This was a tournament of grit. We got to see growth, we got to see development the whole way through.
Yeah, you know what? I was watching that game specifically, and I felt like there were so many opportunities for Afrika Freaks to come back into this one. And the same went for the last game as well.
Yeah.
There were so many moments in which we just kind of casted these teams off. And it comes down to the fact that it's a never